guys, what's up and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your favorite girl as always, Dorcas, and that's on period. Happy new month, guys. Just as we have just entered into this new month, I thought I should bring you something educative because I feel like everybody needs to know this now. Yeah, so in this video I am going to be giving you 7 reasons why you should apply to study in the Philippines this 2022. Yeah, 7 good reasons why you should study in the Philippines this 2022. And without further ado, without talking too much, let's jump right into the video. My number 1 reason why you should study in the Philippines this 2022 is because Philippines is one of the best tourist destination in the world. Yeah, Philippines is considered a tourist country because of its historic and tourist sites. I mean, of course, what do you expect from a country with over 7,107 islands? As a foreign student in the Philippines, you have the liberty to travel to anywhere in the Philippines without no school requirements. You can go to any city, you can travel to any province, you can travel to any island in the Philippines. You do not need any school requirements to do so. I have been to some historical places in the Philippines. I'm going to try to insert some of my pictures here for you to see. So that is one of the reasons why you should study in the Philippines. My second reason why you should study in the Philippines this 2022 is because there is faster and easier admission and visa application in the Philippines. Unlike other countries, Philippines is more loose in terms of accepting foreign students, since our aim is to, provide better education and promote the educational system of the country. So you don't have to worry about you not getting admission in the Philippines. You are going to get admission. Your admission and your visa application would not tarry. So why should you waste your time processing the admission of a country that they are going to deny you visa and admission multiple times? Why don't you try the Philippines? My number 3 reason why you should study in the Philippines this 2022 is because of the people. Philippines is a country you can live without knowing nobody. I am a testimony. I do not have any member of my family here, but I do have friends in the Philippines, and I do have a couple of Filipino family. When you come here to the Philippines, you don't have to worry about knowing somebody, because eventually you are going to make Filipino friends and they are going to care for you, they are going to support you, because the Filipino people are so caring, are so loving. They make foreigners feel at home. At the same time, you are going to make other foreigner friends who came to the Philippines just like you without knowing nobody. That is the way it is in the Philippines. So Philippines is a perfect country you can stay without knowing nobody and without fear of of nothing, because the Filipino people are so good, they are so kind, they make foreigners feel at home. My number 4 reason why you should study in the Philippines this 2022 is the low cost of living. The low cost of living in the Philippines is less expensive compared to other Western countries. That is why you see a lot of expats in the Philippines. You see a lot of people, coming to the Philippines to spend their retirement years in the Philippines because it is less expensive. Philippines is a country you can study the course of your choice at a less expensive rate compared to other countries. Food in the Philippines is cheap. Clothing in the Philippines is cheap. Recreation is cheap. You would definitely love it here. My number 5 reason why you should study in the Philippines is international accredited universities. Philippines is a home to top universities that has produced world calibers in the field of science, art, medicine, politics, name it. So if you study here in the Philippines, your certificate, your degree is valid anywhere in the world and you can work with it. My number 6 reason why you should study in the Philippines is the educational programs. To attract more foreign students in the Philippines, the government created educational programs and university programs that aims to provide better education for foreign workers. Some of the courses most foreign students come to study in the Philippines are medicine, nursing, pharmacy, education, marine engineering, business administration, BS Bio. Name it, they are numerous. So you don't have to worry about not studying the course of your choice in the Philippines. If you are from Nigeria, you are used to being denied the course of your choice. You are used to not getting admission, but in the Philippines, it is not like that. You would study the perfect course you want to study, and there are no delays, there are no strike, there are nothing to stop you from going to school. The last but not the least reason that I'll be giving you today is the tourist sites. Philippines is a perfect country for you to study and have adventure at the same time. I mean, why don't you do both? Like, there are a lot of tourist sites in the Philippines that you cannot visit all in 2 years or 3 years. You cannot consume all. You need a lot of years to travel all around the Philippines. So why not start now? Why don't you just study so that you can have adventure at the same time? Like I've told you earlier, if you are a foreign student in the Philippines, you do not need any school requirements to travel to anywhere in the Philippines. So why don't you just study now and create memories for yourself at the same time? Now, if you have watched to this part of the video, I have a good news for you. Don't click out yet. The good news I have for you is that if you are a foreigner still in your country and you wish to study in the Philippines, now is the right time for you to start your admission application. A semester just started. Most schools just started a new semester. And if you're waiting for this present semester to end before you start your visa application, it will be too late for you. The best time for you to start your admission application is now, so that before the semester ends, your admission would have been ready and would have been with you in your country. And you know, foreigners can now enter into the Philippines. If you start your admission application now, it will give you ample time for you to start your visa application and to prepare for your study in the Philippines. So tell me, what are you waiting for? If you need more, if you need more clarifications, or you need to ask questions, or you need guidance in getting admission in the Philippines, or you want to study in the Philippines, I'm your plug. My social media handles are in the description box. You can reach out to me through email, Instagram, or Messenger. So I'll be ending this video here. I hope you've learned a thing or two, and if you want me to make other videos concerning studying in the Philippines, I would like you to leave your comments in the comment section below. And until then, bye.